true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason, he wants woman as the most dangerous plaything. Friedrich Nietzsche. You were told your strength is a curse, your fire a sin, your existence a burden to be tamed. But Nietzsche saw the lie. Modern men aren't evil, they're shackled. Picture a man in a flickering room, scrolling through a hollow void, his ambitions buried under a world that demands he shrink. His soul churns, but the chorus drones, be safe, be soft, be nothing. This isn't life. It's a cage dressed as virtue. Here we don't glorify pain. We name it. We watch it burn. Align with this truth. Subscribe not for escape, but to feel the chains snap. You swallowed the myth, dim your fire, and the world will embrace you. You muted your voice, apologized for your hunger, traded victory for validation. You thought it would bring peace, but the silence wasn't calm, it was annihilation. The leash tightened with every nod you gave, every compromise you made to please. You thought it was love, duty, goodness. It was control, a noose disguised as belonging. Your body is built for battle. Testosterone surges through resistance, lifting, striving, enduring. Yet you're fed ease screens, cheap dopamine, endless distraction. Your muscles soften. Your pulse slows not from time, but from neglect. You're a predator, starved of prey. Validation hooks you deeper with every good man pat, but the more you chase it, the less you know yourself. You're not living, you're auditioning for a role that doesn't exist. Your soul was forged in chaos, meant to wrestle storms. Deny it purpose and it withers. That hollow ache isn't sadness, it's starvation. What if safety was never your salvation, only the cage you built with your own hands? You tried to be the good man, the one who yields, who never offends. But goodness without power is weakness, and weakness invites contempt. You see it in their eyes, they don't respect you. They tolerate you. The myth promised belonging, but it delivered exile. The world is a paradox, it craves strength, but condemns its spark. Women desire men who command, yet scorn the fire that fuels it. Employers praise teamwork, yet crown the ruthless. Society preaches peace, yet rewards those who seize power. You're trapped in a no-man's land, too bold to vanish, too tame to dominate. The contradiction gnaws. You feel the rage, but you've been taught it's toxic, shameful, wrong. Your instincts roar to act, to claim what's yours. But you restrain, and the tension festers. Sleepless nights, clenched fists, a body at war with itself. You're not restless, you're caged. Confusion clouds your mind. You're told to be vulnerable, to share your fears. But vulnerability without strength breeds pity, not respect. You're not weak, you're disarmed, stripped of the tools to navigate a world that runs on power. Nietzsche warned. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. You've been taught to call your ambition arrogance, your dominance evil. But your soul knows the truth. It fights to break free, a storm trapped in a bottle. Did the world ever fear your power, or just love how willingly you surrendered it? True strength doesn't erupt, it holds. Let the world test you. Let it scream, provoke demand. Stand unmoved. A storm that can't shake you will bend to you. Nietzsche wrote, "That which is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil." Your strength isn't evil. It's beyond the labels they use to chain you. The myth shatters. You've knelt too long, and the world didn't lift you up. It sneered. You chased validation, but it was a trap. A leash turned noose. Nietzsche saw it. The great epochs of our life come when we gain the courage to rechristen our evil as what is best in us. You were taught to shame your fire, to call your dominance toxic, your ambition sin. You surrendered not in battle, but in quiet, shameful advance. The noose tightened, and you choked on your own compromises. Your body rebels. Adrenaline surges with no outlet, leaving you wired, but empty. Your shoulders slump not from exhaustion, but from defeat. You're a lion pacing a pen, claws dulled by disuse. The sting of betrayal cuts deepest when it's self-inflicted. You apologized for your existence, made yourself small. Now you're a stranger in your own skin, and the rage is at you for letting it happen. Schopenhauer wrote, "A man can be himself only so long as he is alone. If he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom." You've fled solitude seeking salvation. In others, women's society, the crowd. But your soul demands you face the void alone. What if your strength was never your sin, only the test you failed by hiding it? You feel the fury, the betrayal, not just by the world, but by yourself. You've been complicit in your own erasure, and the weight of that truth crushes. But it's also the spark. The weak curse the world. The strong use it as fuel. You stand at the crossroads, rot in resentment, or rise. Nietzsche's command echoes become who you are. Not the sanitized husk you were sold, nor the bitter ghost of the past, but something fiercer, dangerous, disciplined, alive. Break the noose. Stop begging for permission. The world won't grant you power. You take it not with force, but with unshakable resolve. Embrace hardness, not cruelty. Lift the weight. Face the cold court pain. Your body thrives when pushed. Muscles grow nerves, sharpen vitality returns. A man who endures pain cannot be tamed. Reclaim your will. Stop negotiating your right to exist. Refuse to apologize for your fire, and you shift the game. You're no longer a beggar. You're the host commanding with quiet certainty. Your darkness, your fury, your refusal to kneel is not your enemy. It's your weapon. Nietzsche wrote, "That which is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil." Wield your shadow to create, not destroy. Become the barbarian philosopher. Think like a scholar. Fight like a beast. Ruthless with yourself. Generous with those you choose. Indifferent to the rest. Strength is not reaction. It's restraint. The ability to destroy. To walk away. To say no makes your kindness a choice, not a chain. A lion doesn't apologize for its fangs. Neither should you. The storm breaks free. You are no longer caged. You are the lightning, the thunder, the chaos that carves new paths. The noose lies broken at your feet. Cultivate mastery. Find your battlefield, art, power, philosophy, and conquer it, not for applause, but because your soul demands it. A man without a craft is a man without a spine. Suffer voluntarily, face silence, resist comfort, let your mind sharpen like a blade. This is the path to freedom paid daily in defiance of the world's pull to weakness. Stillness doesn't mean silence, it means sovereignty. You drank from the poisoned well believing weakness was virtue. You wore the leash, thinking it was love. You caged the storm, calling it peace. The lie collapses under its own weight. You didn't lose yourself to the world, you lost yourself trying to please it. The illusion was never that strength was dangerous, but that you could live without it. A man without fire cannot burn, cannot build, cannot stand. You were never broken, you were asleep. Now you're awake. Stand anchored. Wake before dawn, speak truth when lies are easier, love fiercely without clinging. Your worth is not your intentions, but what you endure. Let them call you ruthless. Let them mock your ambition, pity your solitude. You are the storm, and storms do not kneel. Build from your suffering, and let the world choke on its scorn. You are not lucky, not chosen, you are forged. If this truth has scorched your illusions, comment below. No man should face this fire alone. Philosoul is where these truths cut deepest. Subscribe to confront the lies with us. If this reckoning shook something awake in you, share it. Another man is still chained, still sleeping. This is where the myth dies, and the man is born.
Thank you for watching. Walk your path with quiet strength.